Major attack hits Tel Aviv. A massive and extremely dangerous event has just taken place in Tel Aviv. A huge wave of Iranian Sejul missiles has struck Nevatim Air Base, destroying 2 fighter jets, an F-22 Raptor and an F-16. According to Hebrew media, the American THAAD system and an Iron Dome battery were also hit and exploded inside the base. This evening, the Iranian military officially announced a large-scale missile attack targeting Israeli military bases. The missiles used included long-range Haybar and Sejul types. Iran described this as a strategic response to ongoing Israeli threats. According to the statement, massive fires broke out in several Israeli air bases and military airports, causing significant disruptions to Israel's air and defense capabilities. The precision strikes focused mainly on Nevatim Air Base, one of the most critical facilities of the Israeli Air Force, destroying advanced air defense systems and damaging several fighter jets. Iranian sources confirmed that all missiles accurately hit their targets using advanced guidance and hypersonic speeds. Meanwhile, Tel Aviv remains on high alert under strict media blackout by the Israeli military. Analysts believe this could mark a turning point, signaling a new phase in regional conflict. The war is no longer limited to air battles or radar screens. It now deeply affects the daily lives of Israeli citizens, shaking their faith in state production. According to experts, the collapse of Israel's internal front is no longer just a hypothetical scenario, it is becoming a reality. There are growing calls for the Israeli government to treat the home front as a primary defense front. Visual footage now shows skyscrapers in Tel Aviv engulfed in flames. In the name of God, this is an urgent and extremely serious update. Massive Sejul missiles are now filling the skies of Tel Aviv. Hebrew media reports say 7 skyscrapers and multiple communication towers linked to key institutions have been destroyed. Israel's News Channel 12 confirmed that 120 Sejul hypersonic missiles were launched by Iran, many of which struck central Tel Aviv, including the city's tallest tower, 60 stories high. The attacks also damaged major communication hubs used by Israeli institutions, leading to partial outages in the region's government networks. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard stated this was the 12th wave of True Promise 3 operations using ultra-heavy Sejul missiles to target various military locations across Israel. The Guard claimed full destruction of Israeli air defenses and announced that Iranian missiles and drones now dominate the skies. A statement from the Guard warned Israeli citizens that the gates of hell had opened. For days, many have not seen sunlight as they remain underground in shelters. Israeli Army radio quoted a defense official saying the latest Iranian missile was exceptional in size, type, and explosive power. Before impact, the Israeli Army had urged civilians to take cover. Shortly afterwards, air raid sirens were activated across Greater Tel Aviv, Sharon, and West Bank settlements. Footage shows an entire fleet of Iranian Fatah missiles targeting Tel Aviv airport, destroying 7 F-35 fighter jets and a large cargo aircraft loaded with weapons. In another breaking update, the Iranian army launched multiple Qadar and Haybar missiles at Tel Aviv. Channel 12 reported a direct hit on the command room of Tel Aviv airport, as well as radar and control systems, causing full paralysis of military air traffic. This marks the first use of Fatah hypersonic missiles in the 11th wave of True Promise 3 operations. The Iranian statement called this the beginning of the end of Israel's air defense legacy. Sirens also sounded across cities like Haifa, Jerusalem, Ashdod, Rishon LeZion, and Netanya. Israel Hayam reported at least 2 missiles fell in Jerusalem and near Tel Aviv. Yediat Ahronoth confirmed multiple fires caused by falling missiles or debris, with nearly 20 cars destroyed in one fire. Fars news agencies said Iranian forces also targeted Miran Air Base in northern Israel, the Amman Military Intelligence Headquarters in Herzliya, and an assassination planning center in Tel Aviv. The Israeli Health Ministry announced that 94 people have been hospitalized due to the recent missile attacks. Despite the scale of the attacks, the Israeli government continues a strict media blackout to avoid revealing military vulnerabilities. Maariv newspaper reported the evacuation of thousands from Tel Aviv, with inspections underway to decide whether to demolish damaged buildings. Latest development. Another huge wave of Abar-Qadar missiles hit central Tel Aviv, destroying the Israeli Ministry of Defense and the main intelligence headquarters. Fires erupted in nearby buildings, including a major skyscraper, which completely collapsed. Channel 12 confirmed the Iron Dome system suffered 2 simultaneous explosions, possibly from cyber interference or internal sabotage. This series of strikes is part of Iran's True Promise 3 campaign, meant as a direct response to repeated Israeli aggressions. Iranian Revolutionary Guard says this is only the beginning and that more focused and continuous strikes are expected. Israeli defense sources now estimate that Iran still possesses over 1,800 heavy missiles ready to launch. Earlier waves of attacks have already resulted in more than 400 missiles being launched at Israel since the start of this escalation. Channel 12 also confirmed that American THAAD batteries were involved in intercepting recent missiles, but not all were successfully intercepted. This is a highly dangerous and fast-evolving situation.